Hello, today we'll be repairing the coolant light on the 2005 Saturn Ion by replacing the coolant reservoir. The coolant level sensor is located on the coolant reservoir itself. And the way it works, it has a float on the inside which basically detects when the coolant level is below a certain level. And once that float drops, the coolant light comes on. But in this case, there's a malfunction, whether it be the float on the inside or the sensor itself. I ran a bypass just to verify that the coolant reservoir will fix the problem. All you do is run a wire from one end to the other. And when you turn on the ignition, the coolant light should not come back on. The first thing you want to do is drain the coolant. The bleeder valve is located on the lower passenger side of the radiator. It can be reached from the underside of the vehicle, but I find it easier to just remove the intake tube and reach it from the top. So I start off by loosening the clamp with a 7mm socket. Now loosen the second clamp as well. Now we can just pull up on the intake tube. And now just use pliers on this last clamp. I rotate the hose a little bit just to separate it. And now to loosen the drain plug. You only need to drain it till the reservoir is empty. And now remove the clamp from the upper hose. Now I use a 10mm on this first bolt. A 10mm on the nut. I use a 10mm with a few extensions to reach that lower nut. All you gotta do is loosen it a little bit. You want to slide out the reservoir from the front. You want to lift up on the tab to disconnect the coolant reservoir connection. Next, we remove the clamp to the lower hose. We just gotta slide it over a little bit. And lastly, just separate the hose from the reservoir. I ended up buying the Dorman brand reservoir because it was here local. But after reading a few reviews, I ended up regretting that. A few of the reviews state that after install, the coolant line will still remain. Well, I'll just skip you past the install. So I decided to order the original part. And 2 days later, it was here. This reservoir does not include the cap. And after removal and reinstall, and this one did end up fixing the problem. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.